Today's Reddit story comes from the subreddit TalesFromYourServer. It's titled, It's Just Brunch. Out for a brunch at a local spot this weekend. They were very busy and had a long wait, but took down our phone number and said they would call us when the table was ready. No problem. We went for a little drive around the neighborhood and they called us before the stated wait time. We were there in 3 minutes and seated. Perfect. Table next to us is complaining and moaning about the wait while looking at menus. 4 people, 2 adults and 2 kids, just like us. They got sat before us and the kind server goes to talk to them first. She's clearly new and they are asking her stupid questions out of spite for the inconvenience. And honestly, a lot of times in this situation, people just have low blood sugar because they haven't eaten. Hangry anyone? But still not okay. Rude mom and entitled dad are asking her questions like, does this a la carte eggs come with sides? Is the juice fresh squeezed in the last hour? Will I get sick if I order the ribeye? I mean, just asinine juvenile questions just to mess with her over something that is clearly out of her control. My wife and I raise eyebrows at each other and the server gets a beverage order from them. Vanilla lattes and orange juices, and heads to our table, obviously upset. Kind server. So sorry about the wait, guys, she says. So sorry. How can I help you? Me. No need to be sorry. You are clearly getting killed today. You can put us at the back of the line because we are just happy to be here today. Thank you. I may have said this loudly enough for all the tables around us to hear. Kind server's shoulders shrugged in a thank Jesus way and she immediately perks up. Can I start you with some beverage? My wife. Just to make it easy, we'll just take what they're having. 2 vanilla lattes and 2 orange juices. Kind server smiles and goes off to the espresso machine. My wife takes daughter to bathroom. Son asks to walk over to the dessert display case. I go with him. I glance back and kind server has dropped off all of our drinks at our table before the other table. Sweet! Maybe she favored us. Maybe she was just being efficient. I look back at the display case. Key lime pie, anyone? Maybe. And glance back and the mom from the other table is literally taking the drinks off our table. She puts them on hers and smiles smugly at her husband while her kids put their straws in their orange juices. Me. Aw, hell no. Excuse me, did you just take the drinks off our table? Rude mom. No. Me. That wasn't rhetorical. I watched you do it. Rude mom. She delivered them to the wrong table. Me. No, she didn't. Those are our drinks and you're drinking them. Rude mom. Well, whatever. You can just get some more later. Me. No, I won't. What are you even thinking? Stealing someone else's food from their table in a restaurant. Stealing juice from kids. Entitled dad. No one stole anything. Kind server shows up. Is there a problem? Rude mom. We ordered first and you deliver our drinks to the wrong table. Kind server. And this is dripping with karma. No, ma'am. I brought them their drinks. You took them. Now I'll have to take these off the table. She swoops all the drinks up onto a tray and make you new ones. Hopefully, my manager won't make you pay for both. If they had waited another 30 seconds, they would have had their drinks. Instead, kind server delivered us their drinks and they had to wait another 10 minutes for new ones. A furious bunch was devoured by them. Just be cool, people. I love this story, but let's see what some of the commenters have to say about this. One of the commenters says, haha, made me laugh. Don't mess with people what they serve you. What an a-hole move on that entitled people. That's just messed up. Another commenter says, management should have been notified of rude mom and the husband's action. Throwing them out in front of a packed restaurant would have been the ultimate humiliation. I agree with that. Initially, when I read this story, I was like, Wow, the other table's entitlement was real. I mean, it's like, can't you be more understanding? You're in a packed full restaurant. Being a little patient can go a long way. And this poor server is doing the best that she can. She's trying to be polite and professional, asking you, like, what would you like? She wasn't rude or anything. She even apologized for, making them wait. But the entitlement of saying, oh, I need to be served right now. Does this family not see how busy the restaurant is? The poor server is just doing her best. She's being polite, being a professional, and just trying to just do her job. At least the OP was the opposite of that entitled family. At least he was understanding. He told the server that, you know what, don't worry about it. Totally understands that it's super busy, was aware how busy they were. That's probably why the kind server decides to bring their drinks to them first, because of the OP's kindness and understanding, unlike the other entitled family. So this just shows that a little kindness and patience can go a long way. And what the entitled family got is instant karma. The fact that you stole drinks from another table, do you have no shame in that? That is despicable, especially from another family. That's just gross. And I'm glad that they got embarrassed and they had to wait even longer for their drinks because, again, that is what you get for misbehaving and acting all entitled like that. Anyways, I would love to know what you have done if you're in OP's position, or have you ever encountered something similar to this? Please leave those in the comment, and if you like these types of stories, go ahead and continue to like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later.